Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you a typical day's preparation for food the day before and the day of. Sorry that it's not all nice and neat, this is the actual writings, the notes and everything. Actually this is breakfast, which is taquitos, breakfast taquitos. This is my lunch for the day at $1.08. This is a slow cooker chicken that I made, 92 cents a serving. This is some of the cost out, like the potatoes and the chicken, and what it ends up being per serving. So for the total for the day was $2.84 for 3 meals. So let's get to it and let me show you what I have. Alright guys, so to start this off, all I did was I had 3 potatoes that I weighed out that were about a pound for all 3. And I've just cut them up into chunks. And I'm going to boil them for 15 minutes. And I also went ahead and threw 3 eggs in for snacks for later in the week. And after these boil for 15 minutes, I'll drain them, and then we're going to fry up the potatoes. And then we're going to fry up 12 eggs to make 8 breakfast taquitos. And I have an onion, and I'm doing breakfast and dinner, so I'm just going to kind of show you how I do this step by step. So for our taquitos, that's what we're going to start first right now, and I'll be right back as soon as this is done boiling, and well, I'll see you in a moment. So here's my potatoes and my eggs, and they were on the stove for 15 minutes on high heat. I'm not too concerned. I'm not going to water bath the eggs, because if it has the green film, you can still eat it. It's not toxic, and it's more trouble than it's worth for 3 eggs. So I need to let the potatoes come down to just about room temperature. If I tried to fry them up right now, they would disintegrate. Also, these were all the carrots I could find. I was hoping to find more, so I have them chopped up. And I have some onion that is chopped. And then I have some onion that I've diced a little bit smaller. And this is going to go into the breakfast. And this all, along with these potatoes, are going to go into the dinner. And the chicken you'll see in a little bit, because it's in the refrigerator defrosting. I won't add that to the slow cooker until the morning when I'm ready to start it. So here are my eggs. It's 1 dozen eggs that I've just added water to, and salt and white pepper. So we'll get busy to first we're going to fry the potatoes, and then we're going to scramble the eggs. So guys, here's our potatoes and onions. As you see, they're nicely browned. I'm going to pull this off the stove. Here is our scrambled eggs with water, and I'm just going to start cooking them. It's just a non-stick skillet, no butter and no oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this done, and I'll bring you back for how we put it all together. Guys, here's our scrambled eggs, and I haven't overcooked them. They're still pretty moist, because we have to reheat these in the microwave later. So I'm just going to put them into this bowl, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is my sandwich. I'm waiting on the eggs to cool off so I can handle them. And so I just have a piece of Black Forest ham, a piece of Swiss cheese, and just a little bit of cream cheese right here as the sealer. So now I'm just going to take, roll up, and I'm just going to roll it. And then I'll wrap it in some cellophane and put it in the refrigerator for lunch tomorrow. Okay guys, I just cleaned out, that's water on the bottom. So I just cleaned out my crock pot. I have some water, I have some soy sauce, and I have some honey and some pepper. I'm not going to add any more salt to it because of the soy sauce, but at the end I can salt it then. I cut up my potatoes. There's my carrots and my onions. So the first thing I'm going to do is make our cooking liquid that we're going to cook this all in. So that's about 2.5 cups of water. Now over here is some broth that I made the other day. As you can see, it's jelly-like. That's because it's done correctly. When you cook bones of any animal, this happens to be pork, which I don't have any homemade chicken at this time, and you reduce it down, it forms a jelly like this. And that means that you got the jelly component out of the... I'll explain that some other day to you guys, huh? I'll show you all that some other time. It's late. I'm tired. But anyways, that's proper broth is when it forms that jelly consistency. I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce, which is about right, because that was about up just to right there where that date is, the Best By date. So, and then also to this, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of honey, and I will be right back as soon as I've got this mixed together and we put the veggies in. Okay guys, so here we are. So I've got my broth mixed up. That's okay, the little pieces of the gelatin from the turkey broth will melt when it heats up. So right now we're just going to add all of our veggies to this, and I'm going to put it into the refrigerator, and in the morning all I have to do is add the defrosted chicken thighs that are in the refrigerator defrosting and set it, and it'll be done. So I'll be right back. Guys, so now we're going to go ahead and fill our taquitos for our breakfast in the morning. So you just put down a little bit of egg mixture, just a pinch of cheese, and a couple of pieces of the potato. The larger pieces, I just kind of squeeze them and, you know, get them to break up a little bit more, like that. And then we're just going to take the tortilla and fold one side up, or to the side, fold it over. Take your fillings, kind of push them in tightly, push back, and roll. And then you get a piece of cellophane, which I don't have one ready, and you roll it in cellophane, put it in the refrigerator, and then you can pop this just like this into the microwave in the morning. And that is when I'm going to bring you back. Okay guys, so here is my chicken thighs. I just took the skin off the top of them and smudged them into the liquid that I already had in the slow cooker in the refrigerator. So put on low, and this will go for about 8 to 9 hours before I get home, and I won't have to worry about dinner. So that took me all of about less than 5 minutes. Okay, now let's take a look at my lunch. Okay guys, so now everything is ready to go. I have my breakfast taquito and my ham and cheese roll-up. I have grapes, I have an orange, I have hot chocolate to go with my breakfast with my taquito, some cookies, and some Cheetos. And this will be my breakfast and lunch for today. And as you just saw, dinner's already done. So I'll be back real quick to show you what dinner looks like when I serve it up. Alright guys, so this is the end of my day, and this is my dinner. And this is the chicken, potatoes, carrots, and onions with the honey and the broth and all that good stuff. And I already tasted it. It is delicious. So it's not hard to make your day a little bit easier if you just start a little bit earlier. So it made today a lot better. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later.